Good evening, hockey fans. We welcome you to Ice Hawks Arena here in Stevens Point. Glad to be with you guys. My name is Mike Lennon alongside Dan Lau here on Zaleski Sports as we bring you Pacelli hockey against the Waupaca Comets. You are watching your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, for maintenance, and for tires. With complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, you can look to Auto Select, and you're going to be good to go. Waupaca coming in at 11-8-0. They've won 3 of their last 5 here in this season. These two teams also will meet again 1 week from today. That'll be over in Waupaca at the Rec Center, or at the Expo Center. I will be there next week as well. Pacelli coming in 6-11, coming off a win over East Merrill. But before that snapped a 7-game losing streak for the Pacelli co-op team. That being said, we're going to take a quick timeout here from our friends at Auto Select. When we return, we'll get you guys ready for the opening face-off here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
We welcome you back here to Ice Hawks Arena here in Pacelli. Both teams taking the ice for this one. For the Pacelli co-op team, being led on the ice by junior goaltender Isaac Andrich, a 6-11 record and .854 save percentage for Andrich this season. On the other side for Waupaca, they were led onto the ice by goaltender Gavin Hefferman. The junior comes in with an 8-7 record and .886 save percentage, a .303 goals against average, as this has been your Auto Select pregame show. Again, Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Again, Mike Wellen here with Dan Lau on the production side of things. Glad to be with you guys as now we turn things over to our public address.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and to tonight's hockey matchup between Waupaca Comets and your Pacelli co-op hockey team. Let's meet the starting liners. First, for the visitors from Waupaca. At forward, number 2, Warren Carlson. Also went forward, number 22, Dylan Smith. Also went forward, number 26, Liam Blodow. In at defense, number 13, Zach Gussmer. Also at defense, number 91, Parker Saunders. And finally in goal, number 30, Gavin Haferman. And the rest of the Comets. The Comets are coached by Forrest Ring and assisted by Dawson Bowe. And now, for your Pacelli hockey team. At center, number 19, Peyton LeDuc. At wing, number 5, Michael Benjamin. Also at wing, number 10, Drew Bandy. And on defense, number 6, Kane Wojtolewicz. Also at defense, number 3, Tyler Clark. And finally, in goal, number 29, Isaac Andrich. And the rest of the Pacelli team. Pacelli is coached by Jeff Toronto, assisted by O.J. Wojtolewicz and Jason Olds. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Lord, we ask your guidance and blessings on tonight's game, the players, coaching staff, officials, and fans. Help us be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and remember that all of our abilities are a gift travel home to all. In your name, amen. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
Stick taps around as we get set for hockey here from Ice Hawks Arena here in Stevens Point live on Zaleski Sports. Again, Michael in here with Dan Lau. Glad to be with you guys as Pacelli takes on the Waupaca Comets for the first time of 2 in the next 7 days. They'll be back at it again next Thursday night over at the Expo Center in Waupaca. We will be there for that one with yours truly once again on the call. I think I was earlier to look at your starting lineups again for Pacelli. It will be Peyton Ledoc, flanked by Michael Benjamin and Drew Bandy on the forward line. Tyler Cluck and Cade Wodalevich on the blue line. Isaac Andrich in net. For Waupaca, again at forward, it'll be Warren Carlson, Dylan Smith, and Liam Blado. On the blue line is going to be Parker Saunders and Zach Gusmer with Gavin Hefferman in net. For the Comets. Comets in those beautiful navy jerseys, the white stripe across the front. Waupaca in block letters in blue, white numbers. The captain's letters in red. Pacelli in their home whites, the blue stripes across the bottom, the co-op crest across the front with blue numbers. The captain letters in blue across the front. As Zane Phillips actually is in to take the draw, and it's won by Waupaca. We're underway as Dylan Smith up the right wing plays it back to his blue line. Centering attempt over to Carlson, trying to drop it off. Not there. It's just going to be rolled in back into the corner. Chased down there by Parker Saunders. Around the far side boards, but kept in. Play behind that. Smith will chase it down in the corner for Waupaca. Waupaca will skate. Right to left, that one flipped up and gloved down by Gusmer. He'll skate out with it, but can't quite get neutralized as Blado blows a tire. He'll make a line change. On the ice now, Isaac Abhold. And on the blue line, also Cullen Friedrich, Alex Gusmer, and then Adam and Ryan Mace. Mace, the leading goal scorer for Waupaca. Here's Adam Mace. He gets stick checked away by Cluck. And a good move there by the Pacelli freshman. Cluck gets it out of the zone to Michael Benjamin, but he gets his pocket picked and turned over. Gusmer then over skated there again by Mace, and back the other way we go. And it'll be in offside. We'll get a face-off. And a draw at the blue line. So Adam Mace will take the draw for Waupaca. Flanked by Gusmer and Ryan Mace. Ledoc will take the draw for Pacelli and win it. He'll throw it all the way back into his defensive zone. Balin Wojtolevich back there on the blue line alongside Noah Hasler. As Mace out with it now. Adam Mace. Backhand to Ryan Mace. Back to the blue line. He'll have to settle it down and rolls it forward for Adam, but that's knocked away and back to neutral ice it goes. Played by Cullen Friedrich. Now Ryan Mace back skates it out. Pass across to the left-handed shot of Alex Gussman. He'll skate in, take a long shot. That's going to roll, whistle wide, looking for the near side post. Dylan Smith back out there, plays it all the way across onto the blue line for Blake Schenecker. That one chipped up and over the Waupaca bench. It'll be a face-off. Likely at, I would think maybe at center ice. It will be at center ice. For Blado, taking the draw against Zane Phyllis. Face-off tied up. Eventually taken by Blado. He's going to stick handle around, trying to fire one in. He'll just roll it back behind the net. Chase down there by Cade Wojtolewicz. Over toward Cluck. He fans on his play. Now Blado pulls it behind the net for Carlson. Carlson pivots to stop, but it's taken there by Pacelli and almost turned over. Good move by Wojtolewicz to get it away from Smith. He'll chip and chase. Gets by Schenecker, but not enough by Corey Elnich. And Waupaca is going to try and skate out with it. Carlson bank pass across. Blado back the other way. 2-on-2 look with Smith. Blado is held up, is able to get it back behind the net. He'll backhand it back to the blue line for Elnich. He's going to wind up and fire one right into the block of Sawyer Olds. Their shot sent wide by Carlson. Right in the breadbasket of Olds to take wearing that puck with a block. As McGregor gets knocked off down to the ice. 3 minutes gone by, no score. Schenecker in on the rush as Waupaca is able to make a change. Scramble from the net, back out the other way. Brandon Wojtolewicz finds it across for Caleb McGregor. And he'll turn it over in the offensive zone. Played back towards center. Ladoc tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. He'll have to go chase it back down. Battling with their leading goal scorer, Ryan Mace. That one chipped out to neutral ice. Back the other way is Ladoc. He gets his stick lifted by Adam Mace. Mace will skate in with it, trying to toe drag through, looking to backhand, and then stick hand all the way by Wojtolewicz. Back to Parker Saunders. He's going to look for a deflection that's blocked out in front, didn't get through. Drew Bandy back the other way. Played back now to Alex Gussmer. And now Friedrich. He'll take a shot that's going to roll wide. Saunders has a deflect. It's not out. That one low pad save made there off of Gussmer. That's Zach Gussmer. Backhand rolled wide by Mace. Getting some sustained time here with that top line. Adam Mace with a shot and a save made again. Trying to clear it out to the corner, and it cannot, and it goes back to the near side. An overskate there. Saunders on the rush now, a chance for Gussmer. He couldn't knock it down enough to get a shot, but he does keep it in the zone. Saucer pass across to Saunders. Now Liam Blado. He gets his stick lifted and is back the other way for Ladoc. Ladoc gets shouldered off the puck on the near side. Zach Gussmer trying to saucer one through to center, chipped in by Carlson. Now here's Dylan Smith up the left wing. Smith looking to backhand one, looking for the cross crease pass. Cluck got a stick on it and no chance on net there. Now Abhold avoiding the block. Sawyer Olds laying out to try and protect that, and we'll have an icing to bring things back down here with 12:03 to go here in the first period. Right, as well from our friends at the Rock and Roll Cafe to treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street here in Stevens Point. Again, that's the Rock and Roll Cafe. Blado will take the draw against Phyllis. Face-off taken, one by Waupaca. Carlson trying to stick hell around. He does, gets it back to the blue line. Low shot is blocked out in front off of some shin pads. Now here's Sawyer Olds back out to center. He takes a big hit, and there will be a penalty called on Isaac Abhold. It'll be an elbowing call. And Pacelli's going to get an early power play. 5:15, time of the penalty. So the first man advantage for Pacelli tonight as Abhold will head to the box for an elbow at 5:15, time of the penalty. Ladoc, Bandy, and Benjamin will take the draw on the forward line. Cade Wojtolewicz and Cluck on the blue line. They're going to get the 2 minutes on the scoreboard. They work on it. And there it is. Face-off taken is kept in the zone by Pacelli, but it's knocked down there by Schenecker, and he will clear it all the way down, bouncing puck into the corner on the PK. Might as well from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. That one cleared all the way down. No icing, chased down there by the captain, Michael Benjamin. Along with Bandy. Benjamin skates up the left wing, looking for the top of the slot for Wardalevich. Benjamin with Bandy tied up in the net with Schenecker. Cluck up the near side boards. Swung trying to go for the sharp angle shot, caught and held onto by Gavin Hafferman, forcing the face-off. As well from our friends over at Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems here in the Midwest. That is Staub Construction, STAAB, a 100% employee-owned company. Face-off taken, won by Waupaca, and Saunders back out behind his own net. He'll pivot, two-man forecheck. He'll backhand a pass across to Gusmer. He'll just send it forward, chipped in by Smith on the penalty kill. He'll take the angle, get it back. Low angle shot and will go through the goal mouth. That's going to be off the skate of Gusmer and then sent in. So we have minute 8 gone by here in this penalty on Abold. Adam Mace now with it. Trying to get through. Went 1-on-3, and Kate Wardalevich out with it back the other way for Pacelli. Low shot, and a glove save made by Hafferman, then almost chipped into his own net by Saunders. Saunders was bobbling, and he almost put it right past his own goaltender. Back to the blue line, Balin Wardalevich. He'll fire a shot and whistles wide of the net. 23 seconds left on the penalty. Old's back out there with Phyllis and McGregor. Hasler and Balin Wardalevich on the blue line. Pass deflected into the corner and back to neutralize. Bounces over the stick of Balin Wardalevich. Back to Noah Hasler with 5 seconds left on the penalty. And Waupaca is going to get the kill as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And so Zach Gusmer is able to get it to Alex Gusmer to chip it out. Back toward Ryan Mace, leading goal scorer, trying to get around Cluck. Backhand whistles it wide. Ryan Mace, the Waupaca captain, as Abold back out on the ice after serving those 2 minutes. Driving a shoulder in right by the Pacelli bench. His chip back to center for Cullen Friedrich. Mace looking for Gusmer. And it's turned over right back to Friedrich around the blue line. Keeps it in on fire low shot. Going to be looking for a deflection. Alex Gusmer with it now. Back to Adam Mace. Abold keeps it in. He'll fast one behind the net. Sustained pressure time here. Now Gusmer for Adam Mace. He'll skate with it up the near side boards, trying to bank it across. He's able to get it back himself. He'll take a shot. And this, I think it was off the shoulder of Andrich through a ton of traffic with 8.5 to go here in the first. Back to the blue line for Abold. He'll fire a shot looking for a deflection. And the rebound chipped wide as we're going to have a Waupaca player in the net. That was Alex Gusmer. And it'll be a Pacelli penalty. As looks like Balin Wardalevich will be going to the box. .8:34 time of the penalty. And Waupaca power play on the way. Blado to Carlson. Carlson has a shot blocked. Wait for the official announcer. I couldn't see what the call was on. Roughing call on Wardalevich. And there's a shot and a save made by Andrich. Big play there made by the Pacelli netminder with 8:10 to go here in the first. Reminders are all from our friends over at SC Swiderski that an SES apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit SC Swiderski online today, scSwiderski.com. Here's Schenecker. He'll slowly skate around. Trying to set up this power play. Drop pass, played it back to Elenich on the blue line. Looking for some traffic. Deflection off a stick and glove down, but not out. Colin Everts in on this one. That's going to be chipped off a stanchion and all the way down on the clear. 45 seconds gone by on the Wardlevich penalty. Bandy, an aggressive forecheck on the penalty kill. As here comes Schenecker back the other way. Benjamin on the blue line on this penalty kill. They are not able to clear it. Fanning, and then a tipped puck still loose. Put in, and a goal for Adam Mace. He puts it in on the power play. As Andrich made the first couple of saves, but he couldn't cover it up. And Mace just picked it, went a little bit to his left, and buries it at 9:46, time of the goal. For Adam Mace, that's his 10th of the season, his 27th point on the power play. Now third line out, Everts, flanked by Pry and Moen. Wait for the announcements on the goal. They got to put the goal on the board. Face-off taken, won by Waupaca as Jace Moen will chip it in. Moen, one of the alternate captains. Saunders with a deflected shot off of Colin Everts. And it's going to roll wide. Packett keeps it in. Here's Moen, shot. Andrich with the stop again. Kept in. We're Colin Everts. Saunders, a deflected shot. Right back in. And then Moen has his shot blocked off the stick of Cade Wardlevich. Back toward Everts. He'll try and chip one through. And Pacelli is able to clear the zone, but not back past the red line, and chipped right back in by Zach Gusmer. Saunders in there now, along with that line of Blado. But still right there with Cale Pry. He overskates it.
Number 15, Ryan Mace. Assisted by, correct that. Waupaca goal number 2.
It was Adam Mace gets the goal.
Adam Mace, assisted by number 15.
Ryan Mace with the primary.
Also assisted by number 5, Alex Gusmer.
So Mace from Mace and Gusmer. Shocker, the three top scorers team up on that goal for Waupaca. For Ryan Mace, that is his 36th point, 16th assist this season. Waupaca leads at 1-0 as there's a battle in the corner as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the first. 6 players just battling in that corner. Eventually, Waupaca is out with it. Here's Dylan Smith. He'll have a shot deflect off the stick of Benjamin. Isaac Appold will just roll it back behind into the corner for Warren Carlson. He'll skate out with it toward the goal line. Friedrich, right on the top of the slot, fires one through. That's going to be off the blocker. Here comes Drew Bandy back the other way. His attempt in is knocked off the shins of Friedrich. As Balin Wardlevich will through the catching glove knocked down by Hafferman. Couldn't squeeze it. He put it down right in the crease, but there was no Pacelli skater there to try and take advantage. Hip-to-hip hit there, and down on the ice goes Ledoc. Here's Benjamin up the right wing. Overskates it a little bit, and Waupaca gets it back with under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Appold avoids the hit from McGregor, plays it for Carlson. Here's Colin Friedrich. He'll skate up with it up the right wing. On the rush. Gets around Cluck. Then he takes the hit from Cluck, and then on the help side defense there was Zane Phyllis. Plays back Waupaca on a change. Cluck with it now, skates it back into his own zone. But the pass across for Olds. The top scoring lineup for Waupaca, Mace, Mason, Gusmer. Along with Abold and Schenecker. 4:10 remaining. As Schenecker will roll it up the near side boards. Abold in the corner, battling with McGregor. Puck is in the skates of our official, and then Gusmer chips it. Not out. That one blocked then now. Trying to get one through there was Brad Jorgensen. A shot save made again by Hafferman. May have got a piece of the post as well. Adam Mace with McGregor. For Schenecker. Good rush for Pacelli here after the goal. Good bounce back so far. As that one blocked again by Jorgensen. Knocked down by the stick of Alex Gusmer back the other way. Gusmer gets it through the legs of Constantino. He'll slow it down. Pivot away. Over to Mullen, I should say. He fires one deflected up and out of play with 3:10 to go. So that was Pry. Might as well from our friends at Point Brewing. The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics who experience the many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas. Handcrafted in the small batches, each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house. Face-off taken one, but then chipped out by Drew Bandy. Back the other way for Corey Elnich. Out on there with Thomas Thiel. Pry, Mullen, and Everts. Now here is Colin Everts. He'll take a shot, send it wide, looking for the far side post. Thiel has his attempt blocked by his own teammate accidentally. Backhanded up the near side boards for Pry. But then he makes a misplay, and here's Ladoc back the other way. Ladoc looking top of the side. Benjamin caught on the backhand, couldn't get a shot off. It chips all the way back down with 2.5 to go here in the first. Hasler trying to get out with it. Dylan Smith just checking in on side. A shot, easy save and held by Isaac Endrich, forcing the faceoff. So now will come the Blado line. Blado, Smith, and Carlson with Saunders and Zach Gusmer. Be McGregor, Phyllis, and Olds. That checking line in. McGregor. Gusmer banks it back out to neutral ice. Saunders trying to knock it down, and he does. Parker Saunders back out with it. Backhand pass to Dylan Smith. He was offside. Shot came right as the whistle sounded. So will not count. It was offside. Face-off at the blue line. Face-off taken one by Pacelli. Olds, his pass knocked down by Gusmer. And backhand across. Carlson with it now. He'll slow it down to Saunders in the final minute 45 here in the first period. Off the skates of Carlson and in. And Liam Blado will chase it down. Battle along the far side boards for Carlson. There's a shot off the post by Blado. Could hear that one ring off the pipe. Pass almost got through to Carlson. He has to play it back behind the net. And there is Cluck. Carlson a shot. That's going to be off the glove and rolling wide of Andrich. Final 70 seconds. Smith takes a hit. It's going to be rolled out towards center, but chipped to neutral ice for Gusmer, trying to slow it down and let his team get back on side. Knocked down by Carlson, fired in. Smith had it blocked. Carlson, a low shot, save made again by the right pad of Isaac Andrich. And then another turnover, but skating it back out is Adam Mace, who has the lone goal here of the first. That one chipped in, no touch. It'll be no icing. We play in the final 38 seconds. Top scoring line out for Waupaca. Adam and Ryan Mace, along with Gusmer. Backhanded across, kept in though. Here comes Ladoc. Looking for Bandy. His stick was checked away at the last second. As Hasler played in. Mace has one chipping forward. It'll be an icing to bring things back with 10.6 seconds on the clock. There's well for our friends at Point Heating and Cooling here in Stevens Point and Plover, more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Ladoc will take the draw against Adam Mace. Face-off taken one by Pacelli. Benjamin sends one wide. Baylor-Levitch picks it up on the backhand. 5 seconds left. Adam Mace will just pin it up against the boards to run the clock down, and he will do just that as the first period is in the books. After 17 minutes, your score, it is Waupaca 1 and Pacelli nothing on the power play goal by Adam Mace. We'll step aside. Be back in a few minutes with our score and summary from the first period. It is 1-0 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units. So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
First intermission here from IceHawks Arena here in Stevens Point. Your score after one period, it is 1-0 Waupaca on the power play goal. The 10th of the season from junior Adam Mace on the assist from Ryan Mace, the senior, and from senior Alex Gusmer. So again, Mace from Mace and Gusmer on the power play. 9:46 was the time of that goal. That was the only goal allowed on 10 shots by Isaac Andrich in the first half. Gavin Happerman made 3 saves on 3 shots in that first period. Penalty summary, only a couple to name. Isaac Abhold got called for an elbow at 5:15. Waupaca did kill that penalty off. And then Baylor-Levitch was called for a roughing penalty after he put Alex Gusmer inside his own net. And then he was able, then the Waupaca did score on that ensuing power play. So as we sit here with a Zamboni on the ice and a 1-0 lead for Waupaca. Let's take a look at what's going on all around mid-Wisconsin tonight. A whole bunch of games here on Zaleski Sports, one of our busiest days of the season. In girls basketball, it's Assumption, Auburndale Assumption, I think, February can lock up a minimum share of the Merrillwood South Conference tonight. They're up 10-7. That game halfway through the first half. Boys basketball, Spencer and Loyal are going head-to-head over in Loyal. In the Clover Belt, Loyal leads that one 19-6. About 10 minutes left in the first half. Back on the girls' side, Edgar and Stratford, and that rivalry is being renewed. And I cannot find a score on that one yet. In Amherst, Bonduel, the number 1 team in Division 4, taking on the Amherst Falcons in the CWC. And Bonduel leading only by 5 with about 3.5 to go. Back to the rink we go over in Schofield. DC Everest and Marshfield going head-to-head. See if you can find a score for you guys. That looks like it's at an intermission. Looks like it is 0-0 after 1. So Marshfield and Everest scoreless. Assumption and Stratford boys going head-to-head in the Merrillwood. See if we can get you an update there. That one just underway. 6-4 Assumption, 5 minutes in. Pacelli Cardinals basketball, the boys taking on the Penguins of Tri-County. And they are all over the Penguins, 49-8. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half there. Neilsville Columbus Catholic going head-to-head in the Clover Belt. Boys basketball. And it's Columbus 20-5, 10.5 to go there. Again, all those games you can find on Zaleski Sports. And of course this one, 1-0 in favor of Waupaca. So we're going to take another break. Come back, get you guys a preview of the second period. It's the first intermission here from Ice Hawks Arena. 1-0 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
It is intermission here on Zaleski Sports. Again, Michael in here with Dan Lau. We're set for the team to take the ice in just a couple of minutes. Zamboni making his final couple of passes. 1-0 Waupaca here after one. Shots 10-3 for the Comets as well. Again, Isaac Andrews made 9 saves on 10 shots. Gavin Hafferman made 3. And if you look to the second period, Pacelli had a little bit of momentum going a little bit after the power play goal. They got some good sustained time, but they couldn't quite get any clean shots off. Everything was on the backhand, or they would catch on the backhand. Waupaca was able to get some of the better shots. Andrews made some big-time saves in that first period for Pacelli as we get set for this one. So that being said, we're going to mute our microphones for a couple of moments as Zamboni's off the ice. We'll wait for our officials to come back on. I'll be back with you guys in just a couple of minutes here for the second period on Zaleski Sports, so we'll keep it right here. Back here broadcasting live as you see Waupaca taking the ice, up 1-0 here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Whalen, Dan Lau on the production side of things. Glad to be with you guys. Here's the first intermission, winds down. And the lone goal of the game, Adam Mace on the power play from Ryan Mace and Alex Gusmer. For Gusmer, that's his 34th point, his 17th assist. Ryan Mace gets his 36th point, his 16th assist. And Mace his 27th point and his 10th goal. Those guys far and away the top 3 scorers for Waupaca this season. Andrich back out there in net for Pacelli. Switch sides, so Waupaca will skate toward our camera as you look at things. And they'll come out with that top line. Mace, flanked by Mace and Gusmer. Bandy and Benjamin on the wings of Peyton Ladoc for Pacelli. Schenecker on the blue line. So we'll get set to start play here. Along with Corey Elnich on the blue line. Wodlevich and Cluck for Pacelli. Whistle down, centers in. Second period has begun. Face-off won by Pacelli. Up Drew Bandy on the right wing. He'll skate in with it, looking for a shot, and he skated in offside. And the face-off will come out to the blue line. You might as well turn your house into a home shop, Home Furniture. Home Furniture, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, over in Plover. Face-off was singing back, and now here is Ryan Mace trying to skate in with it. Can't do it. Turned over, Wodlevich in his skates, backhand pass over to Schenecker, who gets it back, but then his backhand pass is turned over. Here's Ledoc trying to get a shot. He takes a huge hit from Elnich, coming up on the weak side. Back toward the blue line, Cade Wodlevich. As Elnich across. And now back out. Here's a 2-on-1 potential here. Adam Mace along with Guzmer. Mace, shot, save, made off the right pad of Andrich. Here's Ryan Mace now at the faceoff. He'll take a shot. That's deflected off the skate of the stick of Cade Wodlevich. But not out of the zone. Guzmer chips it forward, gets by Cluck up the right wing. Guzmer stick checked away by Ledoc. Pack was able to change one forward. Guzmer, though, at the dot, looking for the tough angle shot. He fans on his shot. He's going to roll toward Andrich, who will put the big glove down and cover up and force the face-off. But some sustained pressure for Waupaca about the last 45 seconds in this one. And they'll bring out that line. Carlson, Blado, and Smith. Abhold and Friedrich on the blue line. The McGregor line with Phyllis and Olds with Hasler and Balin Wodlevich on the blue line for Pacelli. Face-off one, back to Dylan Smith. He'll take a shot. That's blocked out in front. Neutral ice. Carlson gets it back to Friedrich. That one knocked down, and now Kayla McGregor out with it. Gets it to neutral ice. Trying to stick handle it away. Phyllis, though, chips it forward off the shins of Blado. Played back toward Isaac Abhold. Saucer pass turned over to Sawyer Olds. Olds up the right side. Trying to send one in front of the net. That's going to be rolling, banking all the way back down. And played by Andrich. Bank across, Hasler, pass a bit too far for him. Carlson with it now. But McGregor trying to backhand it through. It does get back out of the zone. Olds with it. He'll skate back with it into his zone over to Balin Wodlevich. Waupaca was able to get a line change in, and there's a stick lift and a turnover. Here's Blado. He'll take a shot. Save made again. Moen trying to get the rebound they can. Is blocked, and then Friedrich can't handle it. Back out to center ice. Abhold trying to chip one forward. This is going to be sent into the near corner. Cal Pry battling with Noah Hasler. Looking for Moen, and then Andrich heads up play to cover it up, force the face-off. As Waupaca almost caught Pacelli there as they had gone on the line change. Waupaca with the short change here. Here in the second period, they were able to change on the offensive end. Pacelli sends their top line out. Ledoc had the face-off one, but no one's getting in to help him out. He does get it back to center ice, but there's Saunders. He'll skate in with it. Saunders just roll it back behind the net for Cal Pry. Pry with the backhand for Everts. He'll stick handle. Spacing one quite there along with Pry. Back toward the blue line. Shot is blocked by Wodlevich. And then Benjamin overskates it. Going for Bandy. He's going to be banking off of his skate. But Ledoc gets it back in the zone up the right wing. Moen trying to get it out of the zone, and they do get it to center ice. Back to the way, here comes Everts. Here comes Moen, wide open shot, and he scores! Jace Moen with his 8th of the season. It's 2-0 Waupaca. .325 time of the goal. As Jace Moen fires one under the blocker. His 8th of the year for the senior winger. Face-off taken one by Adam Mace. We'll wait for the assists on that Moen goal. Chipped in, no icing. Hazard just sends it across the near side. Back with that top line out. Looking for more. That one paddled away into the corner off of Andrich from the blue line. Chip towards center ice. Elenich there. Plays to Schenecker. So Moen gets the goal. Cullen Everts. There's a shot, whistling wide. And Zach Gusmer with the secondary assist. So Moen from Everts and Gusmer. As that one sent in, Phyllis racing for it up the near side. Elenich avoids the hit and he hits himself into the boards. And now flying out with it, Adam Mace up the right side, trying to chip it for Ryan Mace. It's going to be deflected in, Hasler there. Two 2-0 Waupaca now, 12:25 to go here in the second period. Bandy rolls one through, and Hafferman gets down at the last second to stop it and cover up. Bandy almost pulled the Nikita Kucherov move. Just let it, keep your stick in front, but don't touch the puck and just let it roll so you can catch the goalie napping. But we'll get the face-off. Ryan Zolf from friends at Egg Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Far side tip-in, Dylan Smith out toward Blado. Liam Blado trying to get it through. He gets his pocket picked by Peyton Ladoc. Ladoc, the leading scorer, looks a shot. That's going to be off the pad of Hafferman, who I'm not sure quite saw it. Smith up the right wing, chips it forward. Takes a hit. Lost the stick, he's able to get it back. Wojtolewicz over toward Benjamin. This is a big line for Pacelli. Benjamin and Bandy, a couple of big guys. Wojtolewicz on the blue line. Looking to center, and that's going to be chipped out by Thiel. Over to Carlson, back to Sooner center ice. Pacelli trying to get some sort of zone time established as the Phyllis line out now, Olds and McGregor. Waupaca gets back to Blado, trying to chip it forward past Hasler. Sorry, that's Axel Rentala in there. Here comes Liam Blado. Up the left side, up to the slot. Shot blocked by Balin Wojtolewicz off his stick. Tied up there, Dylan Smith over toward Moen, back out there. Off the side of the net there by Smith. Almost rolled through. Friedrich, that one deflected. Phyllis can't get it out. It's kicked forward. And now here comes Everts. 1-on-3, Everts. Trying to slide one through, and there was Hasler, but not out. Here comes Pry. Backhand through. Everett, shot, save made Andrich. He has it back, though. Trying to send one through. That's off a glove, and the save was made again by Isaac Andrich. Went to another save by Andrich. Pry plays it to the blue line, wiring a shot. That's going to be deflected up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off. It was deflected out by Pacelli stick, so it'll be in the offensive zone for the Comets, and that top line is out. Might as well, when it comes to customized apparel or for your local sports team apparel, turn to Maida in Stevens Point. From corporate outings to outfit your club or sports team, Maida has you covered, and all you could need. Adam Mace trying to slide one through. It was blocked out in front, didn't make it. High, bouncing puck, played by Michael Benjamin. Out with it, Cluck. He almost turns it over, and then he does. Adam Mace just chips it back out. Benjamin on the forecheck from Alex Gusmer. And Benjamin with a good move, get out. Up the left wing, looking for a shot. That's going to be off the blocker of Hafferman. And he couldn't find it. It's behind the net. That one chipped and down. What a tip. It's a goal. I think it was Drew Bandy, and Pacelli's on the board. What a deflection, bar down. At 7:23, Bandy tips, it's a water bottle tipper. And Drew Bandy gets Pacelli on the board, and that is A Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. That's Serve Pro like it never even happened. What a deflection on that one. And Pacelli on the board. 2-1 Waupaca. Now here's Ladoc. He'll take a shot. That's blocked. Liam Blado back out with it. It's the 8th of the year for Bandy. Kane Wodalevich with the primary assist. So Bandy from Wodalevich at 7:23 here in the second makes it a 2-1 game. Yes, here's Cullen Friedrich. He'll just send one in behind the net. Cal Pry was able to, on the forecheck, keep it in. Friedrich will step in. Looking one toward the net, knocked down there by Ladoc. Peyton Ladoc will fire one over the net, caught, and then dropped down by Hafferman. They're going to play it. And then turned over. Chase angle up. Everts will try and chip it out. He does. Rentalo will have to chase it down. Moen on the forecheck. Phyllis had it deflected there by Pry. Fans on his clearing attempt. Here comes Cal Pry with it. Top of the slot. Settling it down, looking for a shot. Knocked down. Andrich couldn't find it. He thought it was behind him, and he's able to just cover it up in time. Andrich took a long look behind him. He thought that one got through. He's able to dive on top and force the face-off. There's over our friends at Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group. They're your local Stevens Point Realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. Adam Mace with the draw against Ladoc. Face-off won by Pacelli. Ladoc trying to chip it down. He does. Chased down by Zach Gusmer. Near side boards for Mace. Trying to bank it across, and Ladoc with a good step up there. Now Ryan Mace out with it. Slow pass to Adam Mace. Mace chips it forward. Trying to roll one through toward Andrich, still loose off the side. Yeah, get the puck to the net, and weird things can happen. That one chased all the way down. Bandy's gonna go off on a line change. Chased down there by Thomas Thiel. He'll skate out with it, looking for the pass. That's deflected. Back toward Axel Rentala. His pass knocked down by Gusmer. They tag up on side. Gusmer gets around, 2-on-1. Here's Ryan Mace. Shot, gets around, and scores! Beautiful move there. Ryan Mace, his 21st of the season. And Waupaca gets that 2-goal lead back. 9:50 time of the goal. It's 3-1. Ryan Mace, just the patience there. Waiting out. Andrich made a move, and he goes in his wide open net and just softly puts the puck back over the goal line. Wait for the assist to be announced as well. So here's Elnich. Skating in, he'll take a shot. That's going to be deflected, held and covered up by Andrich. There's over friends at Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its very best with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Kobe, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more, nicolaybank.com. Mace from Gusmer, the assist. Alex Gusmer gets the primary. As now Carlson, he'll take a shot. That's going to be off the blocker. Off the shaft of the stick as well of Andrich. Back to the blue line for Schenecker. One-timer, fanning on it. And healing it off the stick was Elnich. He'll get it back. Slap shot, fires it wide. Not often you see the big slapper here in high school hockey. Carlson off a stick over towards Smith. He'll take a hit from Balin Wodalevich. Blado now with it back towards Smith in the near side corner. Smith looking for a deflection, is off the side of the net. Blado with it back to Smith one more time. Smith back to the blue line. Skating up with it, Smith again on the goal line. Fires a shot off the side of the net again. Tough angle, didn't have the angle there as Jorgensen plays behind the net. Smith, backhand pass, trying to send one through. Constantino is there. And the Pacelli freshman. Here is Schenecker. Pass or shot fake, centers thrown through for Everts, and it gets all the way through. Andrich has it and covers it up. So again, the goal at 9:50, Ryan Mace, his 21st of the year from Alex Gusmer. Gives Waupaca that 3-1 lead. Face off, battled for. Waupaca has now Cal Pry. That one in front of the net went still loose. Andrich trying to cover it up, then just whacking at it as it was in the pads is Everts, and it's covered up. Back the other way comes Bandy. Friedrich knocked off the puck. Balin Wodolewicz drops the shoulder in. .440 remaining. Cal Pry plays it back to Abhold. Now Friedrich. Saucer pass through the skates of Gusmer and back behind the net it goes. Kane Wodolewicz. Kate battling with Ryan Mace. Here's Abhold backhand toward the corner. Ryan Mace there again. Gusmer steps around. Balin Wodolewicz held him there. As Adam Mace almost got it through. That's going to be off the skate of Bandy. So we approach the final 4 minutes here of the second. It plays back to neutral ice for Zach Gusmer. The bank, Wodolewicz plays it. Might have been an icing other way, but they play it forward over to McGregor. Now here's Balin Wodolewicz. Back to Cade Wodolewicz. Abhold to the red line. Just rolls it off the shins of McGregor. And back behind the net. That top line still out. Gusmer, Mace with Saunders and Zach Gusmer on the blue line. As here comes Zane Phyllis. Got by Zach Gusmer. Gusmer tips it forward, and then the rebound, no, still loose. Hafferman trying to get there. Still loose. Chipping it forward and in front of the net. And they keep it out. Hafferman with a couple of big saves, but he also lost the puck for a second, and Pacelli couldn't quite get it through. Here's Olds back the other way. Carlson in on side. Up the left wing. Drops it back for Smith. He'll fire a shot low, looking 5-hole, and it bounces all the way back off the boards. Andrich will force the face-off. Might as well for our friends at Little Scholars Child Care, Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings. Two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Face-off taken. One back by Pacelli, Cluck, and Bandy. And Bandy's going to one who's going to take it. Plays it forward for Ledoc. And offside will be the call. Yeah, there is a stick out there somewhere. Not sure whose stick it is. I guess I can see Pacelli's stick. Face off at the blue line. Blado will take it against Ledoc. Face off taken, one by Waupaca. Here is Ledoc. He'll look for a shot. He's going to go right 5-hole, and then Haverman just covers it up. Just falls on top of it and forces the face-off. 2:40 to go. Here's all for our friends over at Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39. That's over in Bancroft. Smith. Blado trying to send one through as there's Hasler with it now. His pass throws all the way through and held and covered up by Hafferman. 2:22 to go here in the second. Again, this game, one of 2 hockey games on the airwaves tonight. Also have DC Emerson Marshfield. We've got updates around the area tonight. Or during our second intermission, we'll take a look at all the other games on Zaleski Sports and ZaleskiSports.com. Plenty of basketball, boys and girls. And again, this game, one of 2 hockey games tonight. So Waupaca has that 3-1 lead. Now here comes Cal Pry trying to outskate Balin Wardlevich. Wardlevich backhand, turned over. Everett's sharp angle shot off the shaft of the stick in the side of the net. And covered up by Andrich. Isaac Andrich had himself a pretty solid game. Not much you could do on any of the goals. Almost, with the exception of the Ryan Mace one, all of them were off rebounds. Everts, Prine, Moan with Friedrich and Abhold. Phyllis, Olds, and McGregor with Cade Wardlevich and Cluck on the blue line as they play up the near side. Back towards center ice and chipped in. Waupaca's got to go and tag up. They do. Aggressive forecheck for Waupaca right now. They try and bank it forward. Wardlevich gets around the first defender. Bank. Plays all the way back on a deflection to Cullen Friedrich. There's Pry trying to chip one forward. Isaac Abhold. And here is Ryan Mace. Gets around the first and then stick checked by a second. As Moan will head off. Waupaca gets that top line out. Here comes Ryan Mace up the right wing. Mace trying to get through. Wardlevich with a good stick there to keep it away. That one fires over the head of our official. Gusmer deflection, and it's going to be save made again by Andrich. Adam Mace for Gusmer, deflected back to the blue line. Into the corner, Ryan Mace gets by Cluck. That blue line pairing has been out for a while. It's kept into the zone. Here's Ryan Mace again up the left wing. Final 35 seconds here of the second period. Waupaca looking for another late tally here, maybe make it a 4-1 game. Gusmer on his backhand. Plays it back to the blue line. Zach Gusmer, a shot sent wide. 22 seconds left. Waupaca with some sustained pressure. They keep it in. And now played back towards center. Alex Gusmer. Stop and start. Gets by Benjamin, then Bandy. Stick to skate. Shot, and the save made by Andrich. A big-time save there on a beautiful move by Alex Gusmer. 3 seconds left, a chance for a face-off and a shot. As that, reminders real quickly from for your next catering, birthday party, family night, or just lunch on the move. Make it a delicious, cheesy Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. And the second period is over. Your score after 2, it's Waupaca 3 and Pacelli 1. Goals in the period from Jace Mullen, Drew Bandy, and Ryan Mace. We'll step aside, be back in a couple of minutes' time, get you and break down what we saw here in the second period, as well as take a look around those Zaleski Sports Networks right here after the second intermission.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Broadcasting live here is Zamboni just taking the ice now to clean things off. It's 3-1 Waupaca after 2 periods here in the second intermission. Again, Michael in here with Dan Lau waiting for the official shot totals. We know for sure Waupaca has 29. They had 19 in that second period alone. Again, your goal summary. There wasn't a penalty in that second period either, which was always good to see. The first goal at 3:25 here in the second. It was Jace Moan, who had his 8th of the year, assisted by Colin Everts and Zach Gusmer. Then Pacelli would answer at 7:23 on a great deflection. Drew Bandy chipped one bar down off the assist from Cade Wodalevich. Wodalevich has his 9th point of the year for Bandy. That's his 8th goal. And then Waupaca would get one back at 9:50. It was Ryan Mace just outweighting Endrich, and then he puts in the open net on the assist from Alex Gusmer. For Ryan Mace, again, his 21st goal of the season. Gusmer got his 34th points for Waupaca in that one. Take a look around the areas where we're going to take. We'll start in hockey. It's Marshfield and DC Everest over in Schofield. See if you can find the score there. Looks like it still might be scoreless. It is not. DC Everest leads Marshfield 1-0 after 2 periods. So that game, also in the second intermission, the Evergreens lead the Tigers in Wisconsin Valley hockey 1-0. To the basketball court we go. Assumption and Auburndale. About 12 minutes left in the game there. Assumption leads 32-15. Again, the Royals can clinch a share of the Merrillwood South with a win over Auburndale. Can clinch outright next week. Loyal and Spencer. It is all Loyal right now. They lead at 38-25, 14 minutes left in the game there. That's in boys basketball. On the girls' side, Stratford and Edgar going head-to-head. In that rivalry, long-time Merrillwood rivalry. Do not have a score there. Bonduel and Amherst. Again, Bonduel, the number 1 team in Division 4 in our most recent boys basketball rankings, taking on the Amherst Falcons in the CWC East. And Bonduel has pulled away, 55-34, 7:17 to go in regulation there. Boys basketball, Assumption and Stratford in the Merrillwood South. That's over in Stratford, and the Tigers lead 37-22, 12.5 to go in the second half there. Over in Stevens Point, Pacelli all over Tri-County in the CWC South. See if we can get a score there. And it is all Pacelli, 81-21 with 6:50 to go in that one. So Pacelli on the way to another win. And over in Marshfield, Columbus Catholic taking on Neilsville in the Clover Belt Conference. in the eastern side of the Clover Belt. Receiving an update there for the Dons and Neilsville, and it is a 4-point game. Columbus 39-35, 14 minutes to go. So Columbus having to battle here as they try to hang on against the Neilsville Warriors. That being said, it's 3-1 here on the rink here in the IceHawks Arena. Waupaca leads Pacelli after 2. We'll step aside one more time, get you guys ready for the third period when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Final minute of intermission here, at least on the scoreboard. Zamboni making the final couple of passes. It's 3-1 Waupaca. As we continue our coverage here on Zaleski Sports again, Mike Wellen here with Dan Lau on the production side of things. Glad to be with you guys tonight here from IceHawks Arena. Again, your goals in the first period, Adam Mace scored at 9:46 on the power play, the only goal of that first period. In the second, Jace Mullen at 3:25, Drew Bandy at 7:23, and then at 9:50, Ryan Mace got an insurance marker, making it 3-1 for Waupaca. Shots on net, 29-12 in favor of the Comets. Isaac Andrich once again has played a strong game, 26 saves for the Pacelli team, 11 saves on 12 shots for junior Gavin Hefferman for Waupaca. Again, these two teams will run it back next Thursday. That's going to be over at the Expo Center in Waupaca. We will be there for that game next Thursday night in Waupaca as these teams go head-to-head one final time this year. Playoffs not too far away in the hockey rinks. We'll see who can make some moves once tournament time hits. Also, basketball tournaments 3 weeks and a month away, and girls and then boys. You can Find all of our rankings and our projections at ZaleskiSports.com. Become a VIP. Earlier this week, we released our girls basketball. Every single team, all 400 plus of them, and their scores, where they would stand in the seeding. And we released our top 20 in each division for the boys. That was on Tuesday. We'll have more stuff early next week, including potential bracket predictions as well. So the Zamboni heads off the ice as we inch our way closer to the third period. Waupaca leads it 3-1 again. Shots 29-12. Our officials out onto the ice as they will wait for the officials to get the nets put in place to start the third. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show at the end of the night as well. We'll talk to the winning coach, winning player, whether it's going to be a comeback win for Coach Jeff Peranto or if Coach Forrest Wright gets his 12th win of the season for the Comets. Comets having a really strong year in the Great Northern Conference, and I think tied for second. Everyone chasing right now. Tomahawk in the Great Northern. Lakeland in there as well, as you would expect for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. As nets in place. Andrich, he's antsing on the ice, and there comes Pacelli and Isaac Andrich leading his team in net. As Pacelli takes this sheet of frozen water, and Waupaca being led by Gavin Hefferman out as well. It looks like Waupaca's going to start with the line of Moen, Pry, and Everts. So they're going to start 3 different lines in each period. Abhold on the blue line along with Friedrich. Pacelli will send the Ladakh line along with Benjamin and Bandy. Blue line of Wardlevich and Cluck. Third period about to begin. 3-1 Waupaca. Reminders also to pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. So you find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Ready to go. The puck is down. The third period's underway. Pacelli won the faceoff and skating in. It was offside. We'll get an immediate face-off 6 seconds in. Marcel from our friends at Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Face-off taken by Waupaca. Everts into the corner he goes. Tries to dangle around Wardlevich. Couldn't do it. Now Pry has stick checked away. Moen. It's blocked and sent into the corner. Everts drops the shoulder, and it's going to be a penalty called on Waupaca. And we're going to get an early Pacelli power play. It'll be interference. The call on Colin Everts at 28 seconds. In my years of calling hockey, that's one of the earliest times I've seen a penalty called in a period. The penalty at 28 seconds. 2 minutes for interference. And now a big Pacelli power play here. A missed draw. We'll do it again. So I wait to get the time on the scoreboard. Two minutes on the board for Colin Everts. And again, interference. The call face-off won that time. Waupaca. That's going to be chipped down. And an immediate clear. Wardlevich, Balin Wardlevich, along with Cade Wardlevich, along with Bandy, Benjamin, and Ladakh. Another one cleared all the way back down off the glove of Balin Wardlevich. Here's Ryan Mace. Sticked away. Now here's Ladakh. Skating in 3-on-2, then onside. Here's Bandy. Chips it forward. Sent off to the side by Hafferman. Ledoc off the back of the net. Gusmer, his clearing attempt blocked. He gets it back and then fires it off the glass and down. 30 seconds gone by on the penalty. Ryan Mace, though, gets it back. Plays it back to center ice. To Elnich. Schenecker chips it back to center. Foster in on the power play right now for Pacelli. Cluck in there as well. Top line staying out there. Here comes Brady Foster skating in. He'll take a shot. That's a save made by Hafferman. Cluck, and there is Schenecker is down. Schenecker went head first into the boards. He is down. As we're going to step aside. 15-16 to go. Blake Schenecker down in the corner. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
Back here broadcasting live as Schenecker's able to skate off under his own power. Good to see Blake Schenecker, the junior, able to skate off. Watching it back, looked like he had toe-picked and went top of his head right into the boards. In that corner, you can see where Gusmer is standing right now. It was right there. Either way, still 44 seconds left on the Pacelli power play. Ledoc will take the draw against Adam Mace, and Pacelli does win the draw. Benjamin takes a shot save made off the pad of Hafferman. Hasler with a shot deflected on net by Bandy and a save made. Bandy, who had the deflection goal earlier, makes another. Almost got another one. You could hear the deflection up here. And Hafferman right there went right into his chest, and he makes the save. Blada will take the draw against Ledoc. Face-off won by Waupaca. Saunders back behind the net. He'll stop his up, but he loses it. Ledoc is there. 25 seconds left on the penalty. That one cleared back down. And back behind the net. One last rush for Pacelli. A chance here. Cade Wodolevich. As Ledoc plays it back for Balin Wodolevich. Almost turns it over. And he does. Smith keeping with it. And that's going to more or less kill off this penalty, barring a Hail Mary type of pass here. And we're going to play 5-on-5. Everett's out of the box. Waupaca with a big penalty kill there. Saunders. Soft pass across near side board. Smith chips it forward. Anders have to go out and cover it up. He's going to have to go way out of his net to make the play and force the faceoff. On a really nice play there by Dylan Smith. Might as well get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for your first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Faceoff taken one by Waupaca. Gusmer back for Adam Mace behind the net. Plays it back to the blue line and just kept onside. Abholt fans on his one-time attempt. Gusmer right back to Mace. Back to the blue line it goes. Just one touch and tipped in behind the net. Adam Mace there again as McGregor will get out with it for Pacelli. McGregor pass up the seam looking for Olds. And Foster hustling back there looking for the backhand pass. It does get through to Olds, back to the blue line off a skate. Abhold trying to chip before he does. Mace will just roll it in and go and dump and chase. A big thank you goes out to our game day sponsors tonight, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. 13:25 to go, 3-1 Waupaca. Hafner's got a couple of big saves here in the third period to keep it a 2-goal lead for the Waupaca Comets. Gusmer, his pass blocked by Wardlevich, can't get out his own shot. That's going to be deflected and then off the skate of Thomas Thiel, who had the position, and he was on the other half of the net. It got off his right blade of his skate. As Pacelli getting some looks here. Bandy couldn't get it into his stick. Wardlevich and fans on it. Here comes Adam Mace, kicks it forward. He's got a breakaway. Adam Mace. But he kicked the puck too far, couldn't chase it down. Looking for a deflection. Still loose, rolls off to the side of the net. Ryan Mace with it now. He loses it, battling with it. Noah Hasler, along with Moen. Bandy just chips it forward, chased down by Thiel. Alanich into Moen skates. That one knocked down. Back at center ice, up the right wing for Olds. He gets checked away by Moen. Still in the offensive zone for Pacelli. Battle for now, Alanich out with it. Back check there by Bandy. And they keep it in. Back behind the net. Waupaca. Pacelli has had the edge here so far, possession-wise, here in the third. As it stays in, Cal Pry backhand across for Everts. Aggressive forecheck, keeping it in the zone. Thiel, cross to Moen. Rolls it, not out. Shot deflects over the net and off the glass. 9-on-9, Everett with a big hit on Axel Rintala. Back out to center ice, Olds. In onside, Olds shot off the blocker of Hafferman. As he makes the save, back towards center. Chipped in, Elenich chips it forward into the skates of Balin Wardlevich. And now Blado battling with it, and he does get out with it. Blado just couldn't quite keep it on the backhand. He's going to back sauce one in. Now Blado gets it back up to the goal line, looking for the tough angle shot, looking for the deflection. Carlson couldn't get enough of it. As they had Andrich down, back to Saunders on the blue line. Settling it down, Waupaca on the long change. Again, they got Smith out on the ice now, 10:53 to go here in the third. Skating out with it, McGregor now up the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck for Zach Gusmer. Now Blado. Shallow pass to Smith, deflected, offside, they got to tag up. Back the other way comes Gusmer, gets ahead of steam. Gets around the first, gets around the second, then he gets knocked off the puck by Balin Wardlevich, but it'll be a penalty called on Pacelli on an interference call. 6:32, time of the goal. As Balin Wardlevich will head off for interference. Might as well for our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. It'll be a Waupaca power play. As Wardlevich off for 2 minutes for interference, his second minor penalty of the game. Top power play unit out for Waupaca. Face-off was won. Smith toward Adam Mace, toward the net, and Andrich is able to find it and cover it back up. They might as well let the culture of Wisconsin's forever tied to life on the farms. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. That's Feltz's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. Here's Dylan Smith. High bouncing puck, still loose. Mace fanned on his attempt off the side. Now Alex Gusmer finds Mace again at the faceoff. Now he'll wire a shot, looking for a low rebound. Backhand of play is going to be wide and then cleared back down, chased down there by Zach Gusmer. Bouncing puck right off the board of the glass in front of us. Pass across for Ryan Mace. The Comet captain plays it to Adam Mace up the right wing. Mace trying to back in one that's blocked and then cleared all the way back down. Bouncing puck on net. Hafferman makes the save. Minute 5 left on the Wardlevich penalty. It's been an action-packed power play for both teams. As here's Ryan Mace. across. Adam Mace trying to chip one through. Good defense there from Cade Wodalevich, but they can't clear it out. Mace. Stick handles around. At the blue line, saucer pass caught by Zach Gusmer. Low shot off a stick. Now Carlson. Centering attempt, still loose. And back behind the net, Benjamin tries to clear it out off the stanchion. And it takes a bad bounce, stays in for Waupaca. But another man is down, that's Mace. And Ryan Mace is heading off the ice in a lot of pain. Holding his left arm, so 9:01 to go in this one. 33 seconds left on the penalty. Face off out of the zone. The Blado line in with Carlson and Everts. And now Friedrich and Abholden. That's going to go in for Everts on the wing. Looking for Blado. Center one through Cluck. Clears it back out toward the side. Carlson with it. Blado bank back to Colin Friedrich. Abhold, one-timer, almost hit Carlson, who was 10 feet wide of the net. That one shot blocked by Bandy. Blado from the faceoff dot. Shot save made Andrich. He'll cover up. Myers Old since 1946. Anthony Associates has been providing insurance to help secure businesses and families throughout Wisconsin. Custom coverage and superior customer service. Anthony Associates can provide all the insurance needs. Visit Anthony.com today. Anthony Associates, securing and protecting your American dream. Also, don't forget that we all depend on our water, so let Mara Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at marawater.com. That one chased back down for Bandy, shorthanded. Looking for the pass. Ladoc could handle it, and we're back 5-on-5. Deflection goes wide by Bandy. 8:13 to go. So Waupaca 1 for 2 on the kill. Benjamin plays it back to the blue line. Balin Wolevich can't handle it off his stick. And skating hard after it, Nate Hines. Hines battling with it. It goes over now. Looking for Pry. Stick check back to center for Thiel. Hines will just send it in. Thiel steps up, keeps it in the zone. Back to Elnich. He's going to be able to walk into a shot. He rolls it wide. 7.5 to go here in this one. 3-1 Waupaca. Down along the boards, Mullen. As Adam Mace jumped in, but he was offside when he picked it off. We'll get a face-off. And Ryan Mace still not out there, still looking at his left hand. Off to our side of the bench. Dylan Smith takes his spot on the line. Might as well for our friends at Express Employment Professionals, relationships with all the local businesses and their job openings. So call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for yourself. Cade Wodalevich plays it across for Caleb McGregor. Chipped out towards center. Elnich being stepped up on by Foster. Smith there as well. Elnich, and the puck was resting on its side along the boards. Now on the low boards. Rolled into the zone. Smith is there. He'll look to skate out. Smith, it's around the first man. He'll take a low shot. Andrich has a dive, makes the save, dives and covers it back up with 6:44 to go. Our friends also at Shoot a Funeral Home, a local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. That's Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Face-off taken, one by Pacelli, back behind the net. Cade Wodalevich trying to chip it off toward Bandy, but he can't get it out of the zone. Back into the corner for Alex Gusmer. Now Adam Mace. Back to Zach Gusmer on the blue line. He'll take a low shot. That's save made. Rebound is put into the net by Dylan Smith. And it's 4-1. Smith's 11th goal of the season on the rebound. At 10:34. Makes it 4-1. For another time, Andrich made the first save, but the rebound was there for the taking. And Smith puts it in. Makes it 4-1. We'll see who gets all the assists. I think Zach Gusmer will get one. Now Carlson will just send one in, along with Blado and Everts on that line now on a wing. So Dylan Smith gets his 11th. Alex and Zach Gusmer each with the assists. So let's see, third assist for Alex Gusmer, who is now taking our lead. He'll probably be our Highlight House player of the game tonight with the 3 helpers, including 2 primaries in this one. Here's Carlson back the other way. There's a soft bank pass to center, knocked down by Rintala. Benjamin has it go into his skates. He'll get stepped up and just, he's going to get called for a penalty. So Benjamin's going to the box as he launches Carlson to the ice. So another Waupaca power play. Roughing call. 11:23, time of the penalty. Might as well, coming up next, don't forget your National Dairy post-game show after these last 5.5 minutes as Waupaca looks on their way to win number 12 on the season, get to 12-8. Here's Gusmer, plays it across. Ryan Mace back out there. Good to see he's back out on the ice. Good to see the Comet captain back out there. He does have a goal tonight. He'll skate up the right wing, tries to get around Cluck. He'll have to backhand it for Adam Mace. Here is Ryan Mace back behind the net, setting up. Sets up in the office. Back to Alex Gusmer. There's a shot, wiring wide off of Adam Mace. And we'll roll on his side back to center with 4:55 remaining. Gusmer, now here's Smith, who just had the last goal, skating in. He'll take a shot. That's going to be off the glove of Andrich. He'll make another save. And Andrich has been good tonight. Ryan Mace will walk into a shot, save made again. Andrich dives and covers up. And Andrich has made save after save in this one. He's allowed the 4 with 54 seconds left on the Benjamin penalty. Four and a half to go in this one. 4-1 Waupaca. Smith with the goal here in the third. And there's another one. Face-off staying in the offensive zone. 42 seconds left on the penalty. Hines will take the draw with Moan and Pry. Face-off won by Pacelli, cleared back down. It'll be cleared on net. Hafferman there to stop it. Over to Cullen Friedrich behind that. He'll skate out with it. Hines over to Moen. He'll skate in on side and just fire it back behind the net. Take a hit from Cade Wodolewicz. And a high touch. Or sorry, a high sticking penalty. So it's not even a high touch, it's a high stick. Called on Wodolewicz, his third. It's a 5-on-3. There's a save made. .13:04, time of the penalty. Feel, blue line to blue line pass for Elenich. Smith, shot, save made, and Andrich holds. So a minute 39 left on the penalty now. We're back to 5-on-4. We'll see some news phase out. Colin Lockwood out there along with Thor Kalistad. Along with Hines. Face off won by Pacelli. Hines backhands, went wide. Right back to the slot. Bandy is out, he'll clear it down. Minute 30 left on the Balin Wodolewicz penalty. as Elenich rolls it forward. Here comes Hines back the other way. He'll skate in. Offside. 3:16 to go. Minute 19 left on the Wardalevich penalty. The penalty was a high sticking call. So Thor Kalsad. Face-off taken, one by Pacelli. Elenich. Benjamin backhands it over everybody and all the way back down. Field will chase it down. Back up battling for it. Phyllis rolls it through. Chased down there by Corey Elenich. Hines. Skates back out. They had a tag back up. Hines stick checked away by Zane Phyllis. And he'll just chip it in. Gets around one, but not the second. But stepping up Lockwood. Trying to find Lockwood there. And back the other way we go. Bouncing all the way down. Chased down there by Saunders. 2:25 to go in the game. 27 left on the Pacelli penalty. Alex Gusmer back out there. Banked across for Hasler. Out there with Mace and Mace. Adam Mace with a big open ice hit. Here's Saunders skating out with it. Saunders knocked to the ice. Now Adam Mace back to Ryan Mace. Back to Gusmer on the blue line. Looking for the deflection. Saunders backhanded. It's going to be rolling wide. Through the final 2 minutes. Drew Bandy skating out with it. Hard pass to Ladoc, who makes a clean catch. Trying to get a shot off. Can't do it. It's deflected back out towards center. Here comes Gusmer. Saucer pass is blocked by Andrich, and it popped back out toward the corner. Bandy back out with it. Trying to step by Zach Gusmer. Gets run over. Shot off the blocker of Hafferman. Glove down. Stick checked away by Saunders. Couldn't get a second shot. Ryan Mace with 75 seconds left in the game. Mace takes a hit. And Ladoc will chip it in. That one on net. Hafferman tries to stick it away. Still loose and in! Sawyer Olds, I think that was, chips it in at 16:02. For Olds, that's his first of the season. It's 4-2. As it's chased down. Just off this low boards, Friedrich there trying to waste some time. It is Olds, gets his first of the season, the official marker. Ladoc. Ladoc with the assist. Olds from Ladoc, the goal. With 35 seconds left, just chip back down. We'll have an empty net, and off the post it goes. And an icing to bring things back with 28 seconds to go. So Andrich out of the net, and then the long shot off the post. Pacelli skates 6-on-5 here. Bladel is line out with Carlson and Smith. Thiel and Elnich. Face-off taken in one by Elnich. He's going to fire that one. That's off a stick, and an icing bring things back again. Took 5 seconds off the clock. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show on the way next. We'll talk with Coach Wright and Alex Gusmer with his 3 assists in this one. Face-off taken off to the side. Trying to chip it forward. Carlson. Smith still in the zone. Bandy has it now back toward Benjamin. Pass up the near side. Phyllis fires one wide. It's going to bank all the way down, but kept in by Benjamin. Carlson gets it back towards center. Elenich on the forecheck with 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. This one is over. Your final score, it was Waupaca 4 and Pacelli 2. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
For the Zamboni for still out here. Oh. Back here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. Joined by Coach Wright and Alex Gusmer. And Coach, I could hear you telling you want some a little bit more intensity, but when the hitting picked up, it seemed like your energy did as well.
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't exactly what we were hoping to come out and do, but we did enough to get by here tonight.
Yes. Talk about Annette. Talk about Gavin's work. I mean, he made a couple big saves, especially early in that third when it was still a 2-goal game.
Oh yeah, Gavin's been our backbone on the season. He's had 90% save average in almost every game we've played. He's kept us in a lot of stuff that we didn't belong in, and he's kept us in when we're not playing well.
And then also, I guess, that top line, obviously, Mace, Gus Marias. Talk about those three guys all around 30 points now. Alex with 3 assists tonight. What do you mean for you guys to see those guys get going?
Yeah, it's sometimes it takes the other team popping one for these guys to kind of get their heads up and get going, but they'll figure it out. They always do, every game.
And then defensively, really their only goal was, or the really outside of the late game was that kind of a fluky deflection that went bar down. Talk about your defense and what you saw tonight.
Yeah, defense played well. For the most part, we struggled to. They were trying to be the energy, and we needed our forwards to do it. So they got a little out of position, but once we kind of got the energy going, then we figured it out, and they stayed home.
And now you turn around, 12th win of the year. You play the team again in a week. What are you going to take from this one going forward and keeping this winning going?
This is we got next Tuesday. We got conference starting. That's really all I'm worried about right now. Next Thursday will happen when it happens. I'm not looking past the Tuesday conference game.
Let's go, Coach. Great job tonight. Good luck down the road. See you next week. Alex Gusmer joins us now, our High House Player of the Game. 3 assists, including 2 primaries. What were you seeing out there as a passer?
It was nice to just spread out, work with our line, get some chemistry going into a big tournament and playoffs coming up.
And including starts on the power play and then it ends at even strength. What does it mean for you to see this line going?
It just is a lot. We had some doubts coming in this season. We lost 2 pretty crucial seniors, and just to have one solid line that's kind of running the table, it's nice to have.
And now, again, 12th win, 12 wins in 20 games. What does it mean for you guys to see the Comets getting this winning culture back going?
It's great to have this attitude and mentality. We went from not the greatest season last year to turning it around and having a pretty good season this year.
Sounds good. So one last thing, we're going to get you in our highlight house. I'll give you the microphone. I'm getting out of the way. So I'll count you in. Go, Alex. I'm Alex Gusmer, and I'm in the house. I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Alex Gusmer, and I'm in the house.
Great job, Alex. Good luck.
Thank you.
Alex Gusmer, Highlight House Player of the Game. As I'm going to get off the ice because the Zamboni guy's looking at me. We'll head back. Thank you for joining us. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. One more time, your final score. It was Waupaca 4, Pacelli 2. For Dan Lau, this is Mike Wendland saying so long. Thank you for joining us here. One more time, 4-2, Waupaca gets their 12th win of the season. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night.